Yeah, I still have 2 weeks to go to get my second shot. So
We're getting ours on Wednesday.
very nice. I got mine at the Hindu Temple of Hampton Roads in Chesapeake.
I read where a ton of people are getting their shots there. Somebody wrote a letter to the editor about how nice it was to get her shot at the Hindu temple.
Yeah, no, it was very nice. No, they did a great job with it.
Okay, friends, if you'll turn to page 98, we're going to recite just the first paragraph of the Grace After Meals. I think it's important that we give thanks to the Eternal and so, yeah, this is not transliterated unless it's transliterated somewhere else.
On the page, let's see here.
Is it Shir Hamalot?
No, we're not. It's not Shabbat, so we're not starting with Shir Hamalot. We're starting.
Ramana.
The alternate blessing after the meal?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that one. I can't stand that blessing.
Okay.
No, we're gonna do the paragraph. It's in English and Hebrew at the top of page 98.
Okay.
The one that starts, praise is yours, eternal one, our God, ruler of all, who every day invites the world to a feast of goodness, compassion, and love. So
I'll find it here.
No, one more. No, this one.
Okay.
You know this. We recited it yesterday. Okay, so follow along in English if you need to, but if you went to Jewish summer camp or anything like it, you might know this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hazan et haolam halo b'tuvo b'chein b'chesed u'rachamim hu noten lechem l'chol basar Ki le'olam chasdo, uv'tuvo hagadol. Tamid lo chasar lanu, ve'el yaksar lanu, mazon le'olam va'ed, ba'avor shemo hagadol. Ki hu elzanu farnes lakol. Umetiv lakol, umechin mazon, lechol bariotav, asher bara, baruch atah Adonai, hazan et hakol.
Amen.
Okay, yeah, can I get an amen? All right, third cup of wine.
Don't be operating heavy machinery.
This is a simple beret peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Okay, now we're going to go to page 122.
The Omer?
No. Oh, we should count the Omer. No, it's our 118. We're going to do Kos Miriam, then Kos Eliyahu. Okay, so we spoke earlier about Miriam's cup, and we and she, you know, according to this Haggadah, she represents the present. The return of Eliyahu is left to the future, and all its potential. But Miriam is present with us always. She's here to provide healing, inspiration, and wisdom. She and her waters sustain us as we await Elijah. There's still a long journey to freedom, a long while before Elijah can herald the Messianic age. Miriam, the prophet, calls us to work for, not wait for, that day. So we toast Miriam Haneviah, Miriam the prophet, with the blessing in the middle of the page that is basically the blessing for everything that doesn't have a blessing of its own. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol nihyeh bidvaro. Means we're praising God who causes all things. And that's actually the blessing you say over booze. Most people are used to saying it at a l'chaim after Shabbat morning services, when that kind of thing used to be done. We actually used to belong to a temple in Los Angeles that was old-fashioned enough so that it did have a l'chaim after services. They come over to the bar for a l'chaim, and we'd reel off who had a birthday, who had a simcha, who had an anniversary, and they'd pour out these little tiny shot cups of 1 ounce cups of vodka, or Canadian Club, or if we were really lucky, single malt scotch.
Which is smooth.
And we'd say that blessing that ends with Shehakol bit Nihyeh bidvaro, and then say l'chaim and drink up. And that was fun. I don't think I doubt very much any conservative shul around here does that.
Hey, Rabbi, you're the leader of the congregation. You can bring in new traditions.
I can,
bring that in?
but it's something you do after Shabbat morning service, not Friday night.
Oh,
Friday
we can
night, you have
change
to
things.
present yourself with vino, with yayin. It's after Saturday morning Shabbat services or festival services that you get to the hard stuff.
My cousin of mine approves of Judaism because they taught me how to drink single malt scotch.
Here, while I find Miriam Haneviah, you can tell them a story about you drinking single malt scotch.
The temple in the Philadelphia area that we belong to had a really marvelous dinner, in the scotch and steak in the sukkah. And they would spring for several single malt scotches. And we tried just a little shot of this, a little shot of that. And I thought, I'm a big guy, I should hang in there pretty well. I swear, I got to the point where I felt like my face was going to detach itself and fall off. I stayed afterwards for 2 hours washing dishes because it wasn't safe for me to drive.
Yep, I asked him, why didn't you just call me and ask me to come get you? And he said, well, the dishes needed to be done. He's a good guy.
And I did enjoy it, and despite my Irish and Scottish heritage and English heritage, I'm not that much of a drinker.
All right, we are going to move on to our Elijah cup, Kos Eliyahu.
And we fill it a bit from our class.
It's fine the way it is.
Okay.
And we open our hearts and our doors and our hearts to welcome Elijah to our homes. We're not going to get up and open the door because it's already open, so the wind can come in. Elijah, the eternal wanderer, is given a momentary respite and a drink from his cup before continuing his endless quest for the end of days. Elijah, the eternal companion of the Jewish people, will herald the Messianic age. In the meantime, he reminds us of the hope he carries. He reappears at moments when that hope is tangible, at the Seder and at the birth of children. And we sing about him on the next page. This would be page 126 for you guys. 122 for us. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagipadi, Dimheira Veyameinu, Imashiach ben David, Imashiach ben David. Speaking of singing, let's go to page 143, subtract 4, and sing Chad Gadya. There we are. Okay, I'm going to pull this a little closer so I can see the words.
I got it right here.
Oy. Okay, everybody knows the refrain is Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Okay, wait a minute. Where's the English? There it is. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya, my father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Then came a cat and ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Then came a dog and bit the cat that ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Then came a stick and beat the dog that bit the cat that ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Then came a fire and burned the stick that beat the dog that bit the cat that ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Then came water and quenched the fire that burnt the stick that beat the dog that bit the cat that ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Then came an ox and drank the water that quenched the fire that burnt the stick that bit the dog that bit the cat that ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Then came a slaughterer and killed the ox that drank the water that quenched the fire that burnt the stick that beat the dog that bit the cat that ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Then came the angel of death who killed the shachet, who killed the ox, who drank the water that quenched the fire that burnt the stick that bit the dog that bit the cat that ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya. Now, as you know, the challenge for the last verse is for the leader to sing it all in one breath. So I'll give it my best. Then came the Holy One and killed the angel of death, who killed the shachet, who killed the ox, who drank the water that quenched the fire, that burnt the stick, that beat the dog, that bit the cat, that ate the kid. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gadya, Chad Gadya.
It was a bad day.
Yeah, that was a
It
bad
was just
day.
a bad day.
Sounds like a bizarre Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Yeah. Okay. 4th cup of wine. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Okay, it's time to finish up this Seder, which we are going to do with the rest of our sea shanty. I'll pull it up. Put it back just a hair. Go to screen share. Share that screen.
Oh, that was fun.
Well, everybody, Hashana Haba'a Yerushalayim, wherever your personal Jerusalem is, I hope you get there by next year. And that's our Seder.
Thank you, Rabbi. That was great.
Thanks, Rabbi.
Next year, sharing dishes with you.
Yes,
Yes.
next year, Jerusalem will be around a table, whether it's here or at Odek or somewhere else. We're going to be around tables.
That would be
Next year.
nice.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you, Rabbi.
A pleasure, Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All right.
Rabbi.
I don't.
Good night, everybody.
Dogs.
Yes,
Night.
yes, we enjoyed the cute dogs.
Ah, good night.
Night, night.
Night, night.
Did we do the eggs? Did we do eggs at one point that we missed?
No, not really. The egg is just sort of there.
Oh, okay
Well,
then.
those are for breakfast tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you just hard boil it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then yes, you can eat it. If you had in fact roasted it,
It'd be a little chewy.
it would be really chewy. It would be really rubbery.
Oh, okay, then.
But just hard boiled, yum.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. That was
Yeah.
really fun.
It was a
Yeah.
pleasure. I hope you enjoyed, Debbie.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good holiday.
Thanks. You too, Kathy.
Okay.
Pain, torture, and blood tests. Ugh.
All right. We're out.